Kumoricon here, and I am back with another video to talk about a recent event. I got to have my first official guesting spot at Kumoricon, and it was something. It was a lot of fun, honestly. So I've mentioned before in the other video that I was a guest for Anime Bonsai, but unfortunately with the way that ran, so I mentioned before that I was a guest with Anime Bonsai. Unfortunately, the way that ran, it wasn't very clear that I was a guest. And Kumoricon and I had already worked out a contract and had talked about how everything was going to go down before I officially became a guest for Bonsai. So Kumoricon is technically my first official guesting spot because everything had already been worked out in a plan before Bonsai had upgraded me to being a guest. Which once again, thank you very much Bonsai for that. I really hope I can come back next year, but that's a whole nother story. So with Kumoricon, I guess I will do my breakdown of schedule and guesting experience in case you guys are curious. Here is my Kumoricon badge, and I'm on it! I'm on the back of, they put my picture on the back of my badge. And they have pronouns on the badges, and it's guest of honor, and it's, I'm sorry, I'm so excited because it was really, really cool to walk in, and essentially I just felt so welcomed. Let's start with day 0. So day 0 was very, very late. I didn't leave my house until 5. Like, I didn't get on a plane until 5:25. So I got to Portland really late. It was about 11:30 when we landed. And when we finally officially got to the hotel room, it was like midnight 30. So like, it was really, really late. When we showed up, they were all sitting in the lobby, or at least the staff members were sitting in the lobby, and they had handed us a little gift basket. Or I guess it was like, it's not really a gift basket, but essentially they handed us a mug, a pin, reimbursement, our hotel keys, some like collector pins, and a bunch of stuff, which I'll show off later in the video. And then they were like, okay, well, here's a rundown, here's what's gonna happen, and we'll talk to you tomorrow because it's late, so go to bed. And so we whisked off to the room and rested that night. So day 0 was very, very short. Oh, another thing about our hotel room, I was literally right next to Betty. Our rooms were right next to each other. So literally we were just talking back and forth and like, you know, hanging out with each other. We were literally right next door to one another. It was really funny. So day 1 in the early mornings, we had a meeting to talk about what our day was gonna be like. It was a very short meeting. They handed us our schedules, and then we headed off to opening ceremonies. At opening ceremonies, it was a little late, so we waited around a little bit, and then they essentially called every guest on stage, or talked about every guest in alphabetical order. I was dressed as Yor from Spy Family that day, and I went on stage. I was just like, this is my first guesting spot, so thank you guys so much for being here and then inviting me and everything. And everybody was really sweet and really kind, and Mama Samu was the host of opening ceremonies of a few things that weekend, and she was like, oh, hopefully this is one of many, and I really hope so. So that was really cool. And then after about an hour after opening ceremonies, we had our first panel together. It was Black Betty Cosplay, Black Crystal, December Win, sorry, I'm really bad at usernames. I'll post them down below, all the people that I pretty much hung out with and like did panels with the whole weekend. And me, all doing a body positivity panel. The only unfortunate thing about the body positivity panel is there was no moderator. It was a panel that we were all invited to be on, and we assumed, every one of us assumed, that Kumoricon had somebody who was going to be moderating the panel and essentially telling us or asking us questions, and we would have somebody kind of guide us through the panel, and no one was there. Not a singular person for Kumoricon was there. Even the audio tech people had no idea what was going on. So we ended up just kind of going, hey audience, we were supposed to have a mod and there's not a singular mod here. If you guys have any kind of questions that you would like answered, we can just answer them. And luckily, the audience and the crowd were fantastic. They were all asking questions. They're like, well, how do you get over this? And if you get bullied, how do you do this? And da 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 da. And it was really, really fun. It was really, really nice. I hope that I helped someone. A lot of my question was, I choose violence when people are mean. But I really hope that that went off and people really enjoyed it, because that was very like stressful for a last second kind of, hey, there's no one here to guide you guys even though we invited you on this panel. So that was a bit of a mishap, and that was a bit unfortunate, but it was still very, very fun, and the audience and everybody were really, really nice. So day one was a lot of like panels, but it was pretty smooth. Mia and Betty had a curly hair cosplay, curly hair panel to talk about wigs and textures and things like that, but there was no projector. There was no projector, so we had to once again resort to asking questions, which was kind of frustrating because it felt like every panel we went to, you had to request a projector, but because we were guests, we were never told we had to request a projector. We were just told that everything would be ready for us. So it was unfortunate that it was miscommunication between the IT people and the con and us. So we had no projector, and with a curly panel, like a curly haired panel, you kind of need that for examples. But it ended up working out fine because once again, the crowd, everybody was asking questions and being really nice and really kind and understanding. So that was really lovely. The green room, there was a green room for us that had a lot of snacks, so we were able to like kind of nibble throughout the day. After walking around a little bit, and like somebody said that they were in the presence of royalty with me and Betty, and I was like I was so like, you know, shocked, just because I never think of myself that way. I'm not the type of person who ever thinks of myself on a high pedestal, so it's really interesting to me when people see me that way, because I'm like, me? No, I'm not that person. So that was really sweet. After the panels and walking around, I changed into Cherry from Skate Infinite, and Betty and I were Cherry and Joe for my how to navigate cosplay if you're 99% anxiety. That went off way better than I expected. It was a panel that I was like, this sounds like a subject that I would love to talk about, and even everybody just sharing their stories and talking about the things that they've gone through and yada yada yada. And there were so many people there, and honestly I had horrible like stage fright and I was terrified, but it went off a lot better than expected. There were so many people who were really into the panel, and like I'm really, really happy that so many people were so excited to be there and, you know, talk. But it was something else. Like really, it was really, really fun. And after that we went to bed because we were exhausted. Like we went to try to find food. We ended up going out to Wingstop and bringing food home. Everything was closed. It's weird because being in Vegas, everything's open decently late, like midnight sometimes, maybe 1 a.m. sometimes, or at least 10. Everything was closed at like 8 or 9. And we're like, Portland, you're weird. Like, why is everything closed? People have to eat and work. So we had a struggle trying to find somewhere to eat. But we picked Wingstop because it was open. We were gonna go to Walmart, but then it was closed at like 9, and that was weird. So yes, that's a whole other story, but it's whatever. So day 2 was weird because I had nothing on my schedule. My schedule was completely like free. I could walk around and do whatever I wanted. And it was a Saturday. So that was really weird because I don't think I've ever been free on a Saturday. I think every time we do anything at a con, whether I'm helping with staff or it's just a con we're going to, one of us is normally in the masquerade. So we never have a free Saturday to just chill out. So it was really weird, but it was really cool because I got to walk around, and that was the day I wore Isabel. So a lot of people were complimenting me and were really, really super sweet. And a lot of people noticed me and spotted me from TikTok. I think it's because I was in Isabel, and Isabel is probably one of everyone's favorite cosplays on TikTok. Because of the morning reports, and a lot of people were like, oh my god, I know you, oh my god, I follow you, and that was weird but really cool, you know, to have so many people know me from being Isabel, and a lot of people just loved my Isabel. I got to be a part of a Hades photo shoot. Betty was in it, and another friend Dolly was in it, and I made a few friends. Everybody was so kind. Everybody was so nice, and everybody's just like, yeah, you know, everything's fun and everything. Someone took photos of me too. While one of the photographers, like while the Hades group was setting up, took some pictures of me, and that was really nice. So I was a part of the Hades photo shoot, able to take some pictures for them. After that, we just kind of walked around, hung out, had some snacks. I sat at my table. I did have an autograph table, but I didn't have a lot of time on Sunday or Friday to really be at it. Saturday, we tried to sit at it for a little bit, but I get really antsy, so I got bored and left. I'm not gonna lie, I got bored and left. I did have some people come by and say they knew me from TikTok and bought some stickers for me, which was really, really cool. But after that, we kind of left again. So we had an Animal Crossing meetup at 4:30, and a good decent amount of people showed up to it, which was really, really cool because it was last second. I thought nobody was going to be there and nobody was going to show up, but it was really nice that a lot of people showed up. We were in a really dark room, so the people next door who were building Gundams allowed us to go into their room and take some pictures. They were really kind and really sweet too. So we took a lot of pictures together, and we hung out for a little while, and then we headed out because Black Crystal had a karaoke panel. And so we hung out the karaoke panel for a while, and then we left to get pizza and rest because we were exhausted. So day 2 was actually pretty chill, but it was still very exhausting to have so much, you know, social interaction. I'm not gonna lie, lately my social battery drains really, really fast. So I try my best to be energetic and out there and talking and everything, but I get really nervous and my anxiety creeps up real fast. So it was fun, but it was really draining. So for day 3, we had a panel at 11 a.m. which was a photography panel, and we almost had our projector. We almost had no projector, but I caught the IT guy beforehand. I told him about how I don't think the guests were told that we had to tell them we needed a projector, and they understood. They were like, okay, well, let me go find you a projector. So they went off to find a projector. And they came back, we were able to do, because this was a photography panel. So how are we gonna give any examples of photography without a projector? So I'm glad I showed up early to really make sure that there was a projector there. The panel went off without a hitch, it was really fun. Dolly helped us in that panel as well. There was a few questions and people were really, really nice. Then afterwards, we just kind of chilled out for a while. Me and Ian and I went to the dealer's hall for a while. We hung out with Betty for a while. We just kind of spent a, you know, fun time around. We kind of chilled out for a while until the next panel, which was from TikTok to the real life stage, which I won't lie, that outcome wasn't as good. The slides were messing up on me. There weren't a lot of questions, and I kind of felt bad about that panel because I wanted to find a way to help people join Masquerade for the first time while using their skills from TikTok, but I don't think that I did a very good job at explaining it. I did have someone come up to me afterwards and say that they followed me on TikTok, so they really liked that I was here and everything and take pictures with me. So that was really cool. I don't think the panel went very well, so that's probably a panel that I might either fix or throw away because I thought it was a good idea, but maybe it just wasn't a good idea on the outside. Either way, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a panel person. When I throw panels, I like fun panels. I like humorous panels. I like doing, like, I used to do Just Dance and Cosplay where I would take my Wii and go to conventions and we'd all dance together in cosplay against each other or against the host, and that was always fun. But maybe I'll bring that back for conventions if I start guesting again, or if I ever get another guesting spot. So yeah, so that was really fun. But I don't think I could do educational panels very well, which is the problem. After that, we went to closing ceremonies. They had us all on stage, give our favorite moments. Honestly, I had told everybody that this is probably the best first experience as a guest that I could have because everyone was so kind and caring and inviting, and everyone uplifted me and, you know, helped me feel really comfortable in a spot where I was really nervous, and I really hope to come back next year, and everybody was so nice, and I really, really hope I can come back next year because it was really, really fun. I know there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff that had happened. I didn't experience any of that bad stuff that had happened. I'm not saying that, you know, anyone's invalid for what they experienced, but I mostly talked to the staff and other people and everything seemed okay. I know there was a lot of drama that was brought up from the year before and people were really angry at the con, but I literally have no idea. I have no idea what happened. This was my first year at Kumoricon. I had a blast. They treated me so kindly and so nicely. But I have no idea outside of that. After doing the closing ceremonies, we went to KBB barbecue with a few friends. It was fun. They paid for my meal because they said happy birthday weekend, and it was really, really sweet. I was actually kind of shocked because I didn't expect that. I was just like, sweet, we're gonna go to barbecue, it's gonna be fun. And they're like, you're a birthday girl, we're paying for your food. And I was like, oh, okay, oh, and your drinks. And I was like, oh, okay. And it was really, really kind and sweet of them, and I love them so much. And they're just so nice. It was so wonderful. And it was just a blast. So going to KBBQ, enjoying food and hanging out, and Ian being there with me the whole weekend was really great. And so after KBBQ, we went back to Betty's. We watched the first episode of Interview with a Vampire because every time I hang out with Betty, we have to watch something vampire related. It seems to just be the tradition now. So we watched Interview with a Vampire and hung out for a little bit, and then we went back to the hotel and rested. And it was such a fantastic weekend. It was so much fun. The next day before we got on our plane, because our plane was once again at 5 o'clock, like it was like 5 o'clock, it was really late. Actually, the first day, it was actually at like 7, not 5, I think I said 5, but it was actually at like 7. We didn't leave the house till 5, but the flight was at 7, and then on the last day it was at 5. We went to breakfast with Betty. I went by Best Buy because I needed some wireless headphones, because being on the plane with earbuds hurts. My ears are small, I think, so they can't handle having earbuds in. It hurts me so much, so we had to get me some wireless headphones. And they were on a Black Friday sale, so that was really good. And we just kind of hung out for a little while before waiting around for the driver to come pick us up and take us to the airport. We were almost late because we only got to our airplane with like 20 minutes to spare. And personally, I don't like that. I like to be at the airport an hour ahead of time just in case something happens. But they got me there on time, so it's okay. You know, no problems, everything worked itself out, and we made our way home. And as you can see, we're back home safe. So, Kumoricon was really, really fun. It was really, really fun, and I'm really excited that I might get invited back next year, and I hope that I made a good impression, and maybe I can help more in other areas, because I don't like doing panels. I will do panels, like if I can do something fun. Me and Betty came up with a few fun panels we can do with the two of us, rather than just doing educational panels, because I don't mind doing body positivity or diversity. Those panels are a given, and I'm okay to do one per con, but I feel like the rest of my panels need to be fun, because when you get invited as a guest, especially someone who is a diverse guest, black, plus size, disabled, whatever, you don't always want to talk about those things. Sometimes you want to talk about the fun stuff. And mind you, I gave them the panels I wanted to do, but I couldn't really think of anything else to do. So I'm going to take a big, long, hard sit and figure out some panels that will be more comfortable for me, for someone who does not like public speaking. And that's really on me. I'll figure it out later. Now to the good stuff that I'm sure you guys want to see is my haul, the things that I brought back. I didn't buy a lot of stuff this year because I didn't have a lot of money, so I just went with the intent to have fun, to hang out with friends, and to just have a blast. So I want to show you the nice little gift package they gave us when we walked in first. Oh, first things first, I stole this. This is my sign from my table, which was behind my table, not in front of the table, so I know that was a little confusing because I don't know how people would find me if it was behind my table, but either way, this was my sign for my table, and so I kept it because it's mine. Please don't be mad at me, I just really wanted this. Okay, so first things first, they gave me a mug. It's got the Kumoricon logo on it, and it's really cute, and I immediately used it all weekend to drink water and ice, because I like drinking water with ice. So they gave me this luggage little tag. It has my name on it. They gave me a luggage tag with my name on it. It was so cool. And I was just like, you know, like with how with Bonsai I get the D&D bag with my name on it. It's just like, stuff like this is what makes me so happy, and it's like personalized and sweet, and it's something that I wouldn't have thought that I would have gotten, and it's really, really cool. So they also gave me a pin with the logo on it, which is really cute. I don't know if it's gonna show it, but so this was really nice too. And then they gave me these two pins, which, funny enough, I was eyeing them. I saw them post about it, and I was like, ooh, these pins look so cute. And I kind of want one. I'll go see if I can get one as my, my little token for going there this year as a guest. And they gave me two of the ones I wanted. So these are two Kumoricon mascots. And this is like a crafty cat and a wizard cat. And when I got them, I was so excited because these are the exact things that I saw that I wanted, and they're so cute, and I'm so happy that I got them. So this made me super excited too. Then of course, the lanyard that comes with every badge, but I really like the lanyards. They're really like the thick ones. And Ian was excited because he collects lanyards, so he thought this was really cool. I also got my own stuff. Oh, before I continue, a friend of mine got me this pin, which they said they were gonna do a Kickstarter, so once I figure that out, I'll share it. It's really, really cute. So I'm really excited to put this somewhere. And that same friend, they had pins in their booth for the auctions, and they gave me this, and they said it reminded me, they said it reminded them of me because it's a dugong, but it's a Sailor Mercury dugong, and I love it. It's so cute, and it's so adorable. As we know, I have an obsession with cows. And so, while I was there, I found this precious darling, and so I had to have her, and she's a blueberry cow. Look at her. She's a little blueberry cow, and I had to have her, and it was at an artist, it's Millie, the blueberry cow, and she was at an artist alley table, and I had to have her because I have a problem, and she was cute, and there was no way I was not letting her come home with me. There were so many cow things there, and it was really hurting my wallet because, oh my god, they were all so cute. Speaking of cute, if I can get it out. I found more cow things. Someone was selling a cow beret. I was like, this has to come home with me. Because of the little cow beret. And I don't think you underestimate how many cow outfits I have. So this will be thoroughly used. But it was too cute not to grab. It was coming home with me, and there was nothing I could do about it. It's just, I don't make the rules. It's just what it is. There was another booth that had the pins of Harvest Moon cows, and I ended up getting the ultra rare one, I guess. I was really hoping to get the strawberry cow, but I had gotten a chocolate cow, the regular cow, and then the rare one that has a normal bell attached to it. So I don't know where I'm putting these, but I will cherish them forever. I will cherish them forever along with all my other cow supplies that I got, because, oh my god, these are so cute. And I would have regretted not getting them because I have a problem. This year I had told myself I was really gonna get stickers. Also, we ended up running into a VTuber there, and we ended up like talking, and now we follow each other, and they were super sweet and super kind, and they were selling a cup, and I had to have it because I thought it was super cute, and I will be drinking my tea in it. And I thought this was very necessary because it just sounded like me with the very cutesy STFU. So I had to have this, and this was really cute, and I was just hanging out with some VTubers at con, and maybe next year I can be there and introduce my VTuber and all that jazz. If you don't follow me on Twitch, you should go follow me on Twitch. But anyway, yeah, so this is really cute, and I had to have this too. Funny enough, I didn't spend as much money as it seems like I did. I really didn't. But this year I told myself, you're mostly gonna get stickers this year because your sticker supply is running low. And so I had to get stickers. Before I show the stickers that I bought, Betty had gotten me this. Betty got me this, and I immediately responded with, what is this supposed to mean? And I love it. It's so cute. It's Usagi being her natural self. and it's cute. It matches me. So, but it's adorable. I love it. I ran into some Arcane cosplayers who follow me and we're friends, and they gave me this. So I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but I love this. So they gave this to me. Someone, after my panel, very quietly came up to me and handed me and Betty these stickers. And stuff like this makes my day. Like, they were so cute and they were so sweet, and they just slipped these stickers to us and were like, you know, awesome panel. And it was so nice and they were so sweet, and I love this and I will cherish this. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I love it so much. One of the photographers took a Polaroid of me and Ian. So I will cherish this forever as well. This will stay with me forever and always, and it's wonderful. I got some stickers from another artist. Here's a Bard Cow, a Paladin Tiana, and this is a November Witch. She's designed off of the gem Topaz, so I really had to have it because it was November and my birthday's in November. So I really did get a lot of the stickers. I ended up going to an Animal Crossing booth and got quite a few Animal Crossing stickers. Ian actually got these for me, which is probably why I didn't spend as much money, because he was like, it's your birthday weekend. Go ahead and get some stuff that you want. I got this sticker. I got this sticker. I got this sticker, and it had to be had because it looks like a birthday cake and it's Isabel, and it was perfect because it was my birthday weekend, like it was my birthday celebration weekend. And I got this sticker because I don't have any stickers of Tommy and Timmy, and I really, really wanted it. And Ian got this sticker for himself. And I got some more stickers from this other lovely booth. I think it's funny because I thought I had gotten more, and I actually don't think I got as much stuff as I thought. So it's really cool. I spent way less money than I thought I would, but all these stickers were $1. This one, and this derpy boy. But yeah, that was essentially my whole trip and all my goodies that I got on my trip. I thought I was gonna get a lot more, and I think I kept trying to go back to get more, but I ended up being so busy I was just running around so much I didn't even think about it. But yeah, it was a fantastic trip. I'm still recovering from it. I'm still exhausted from the trip, but it was really, really fun, and I really, really hope I can go back next year. Like, I had a blast, and I really hope they invite me back, because I would love to do better, and I would love to do more, and I would love to make this a traditional every year thing if they allow it. So thank you guys for listening to my first guesting experience, and here's to many, many more, and that I can travel the world and travel and talk to people and inspire, and like, it would be a dream. It would be an absolute dream to travel and inspire people, because that's all I really want to do. I want to inspire, and I want people to know that they can do anything they put their minds to. And God, this is such a wonderful experience. And thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be able to do this, because it really, really means a lot to me. It really means the world to me. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for enjoying my content. Thank you for supporting me. And like I said, here's to many, many more experiences to be able to guest and to go all over the world and to just hang out with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you like me, subscribe. There's a bell notification if you want to get more of my videos. And just remember that I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys supporting me and loving what I do, and that you are wonderful, you are loved, you are amazing in every way, shape, and form, and to keep living out your dreams, because you never know what might happen. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys! See you in the next video! Bye! Bye! Bye guys!